Hey guys, this is Ivan with OverlookeDENT, and in today's video I'm going to show you the fastest way to run without potions. Bam! Alright, this is an old school trick. Actually, I don't know how many of you know about it, and I plan on doing a video on this as soon as Silk Touch came out, and then completely spaced it out. I was flying around here, and then I ran into it. I was like, oh snap, totally forgot about it. So I am in survival, except I have can fly and exhaustion disabled. Alright, so this is it, pretty much. Well, not this, but it is this. It is ice with trapdoors on them, and then you're able to run fast as crap. Now, there's a couple of things about it. For example, it's not directional. I know it's kind of silly sounding. For a second, though, I thought it was. What happens is you're not able to just simply enter here. You see this? You see this? How that's going on? I can't just walk in. But see here, like I'm already sandwiched in, so I can walk in, okay? So keep that in mind, see? I'll go walk sideways. I'm fine there, I'm fine there. But this way, not fine, not fine. So then all it is that you have to just be able to be in the same level with it. A block has to be above your head, and then you can just walk right in. Alright. What is that? Villager? Alright, also, you can't... Oh crap, I'm not on creative. You can't just place torches. For example, if you were to place torches, let's say here, and so on, it would melt the ice. It would melt the ice. Now, one thing though, is don't worry about it, because mobs don't spawn on those things. So let me show you. I have this little area here. Let me back up a little bit. Maybe I was too far away. Just allow some spawnage to possibly happen, which it won't. Alright, good enough. It's the only dark space really that we have here. And see, nothing spawns in there. Nothing. Nothing. Even if for some reason the doors were to come unlatched or whatever for any reason, they don't spawn on ice either. Alright, pray for me please. Oh, what? Whoa, did you guys see that? What was that about? It kills you if you stop yourself in midair? What the crap? Okay, I don't know what happened, and I need my stuff. How am I supposed to do a tutorial without these things? Okay, pickaxe. Alright. If any of you know what happened there, let me know. It looks like it maintained the fall. And the damage that I would have taken even though I didn't do, and I didn't actually fall. Alright, that's weird. Okay, and so let me show you. Let me disable flying, so that way you guys don't think like, oh, he's just flying through it, okay? Look, can't fly, can't fly. And I set this area here without ice underneath it, because the ice is super important, otherwise it doesn't work. You will see how quickly I go through it. And I just put it there so you guys can kind of tell. Let's start from the non-ice side. Alright, so I'm going to just run. And you have to run and jump. Now granted guys, hopefully you have a good supply of food, because this is going to drive your exhaustion like crazy. But if you hate redstone for some reason, and don't like minecarts, who knows, who knows. But this would be the thing to do. So, jumping, jumping, jumping. Look at that. You see that? Super fast. I'll run the other way, and you guys can tell the difference. Jump, and then it slows down. And I'm not slowing down the jumping on my end. It's fast as crap with this. So how do you make this? Well, it's super simple. It's just the floor, something to latch on. Oops. Something to latch on the doors to. Which now, thinking about this, I did the last tutorial on that weird thing that pushes trapdoors. And let me tell you, at first I thought it was pretty stupid kind of tutorial thing. But then all these kids were like, parkour, parkour, and I was like, oh snap, you're right. That'd be kind of cool for a parkour kind of thing. So you guys are smarter than me. Bam to you guys. But for example, if you don't want to have the back block to latch it onto, use that video where I have it floating. That way you don't have to have a sidewall if you don't want to, and you can actually have weirder ways to set this up. But let's just say you go the normal people way. All you do is you set your ice down, and then you set your blocks to latch on the trapdoors to. And like so. So of course, you need the roof itself. So we'll go roof it up. Alright. Oops. Okay. Now, as I was saying, ice. Mobs don't spawn on ice. So for some reason, you're in a cave, and again, you don't have any kind of torches, maybe some kind of minimal lighting at the top. And let's say this is where you make your turn, and for some reason, you're just not using a trapdoor there. I mean, sure. Whatever, be that way, you weirdos. Mobs don't spawn here anyways, okay? Now, keep in mind that the reason these ice blocks are not melting in the sun is because there's a block above them. But if I put a light source here or a light source here, then it doesn't give a crap anymore. It's just like it's an actual light source. So the sun doesn't seem to affect it much, oh crap, as long as there's something there. But what I was saying is if you want to have this middle point here, for example, with nothing on it, because you can't really, you don't want to run right into the wall anyways, then you just are able to just have it be ice. But I mean, just put a door there. What does it matter at this point? Just put trapdoors everywhere. Nah. Alright. So again, this is something all you Minecraft geniuses will already know about, but for those of you that don't, fast ass running. Nah, well, I hope you guys liked the videos. Always subscribe up top, and peace out.